look, if it's okay with you, just we'd like to turn the tables a little bit, because obviously that's what the Friday Night and Sunday Night project were. You and Alan were the host, but then of course you weren't the host because the host was a celebrity. So let's just spin that on his head. And right now you're in charge. What do you want to know about 98 Morning Crew? What do you want us to do? Like you tell us.
Right. Let me ask. This is the question, because this is the question I'm asked all the time.
Okay.
Do you really get on?
Yes. Oh, that sounded so fake.
I also noticed that only one of us answered.
We actually
Alright, we do get on famously.
That's the question.
Genuinely.
Can I follow it up?
Yeah.
This is obviously the top 3 questions that we hear, and it just drives you crazy. Who's been your best ever guest?
Justin Lee Collins.
Hey!
Justin Lee Collins is the best ever guest.
Can I do one more?
Yeah.
Who's been your worst ever guest?
Oh, that band.
Oh, yeah, Liberty X.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why, right? Because one of the guys is from Galway.
So he's Kildare.
Kildare, an Irish lad.
Yeah,
right.
He came in, he's the crack, he's like, yeah, how's it going? Brilliant, oh, amazing. Then, like, the other guy comes, or no, one of the girls came in.
Yeah.
She was nice. And then Kelly, who's like the singer in the band.
Sex bomb.
She wouldn't walk into the studio until we the second before we went
leave
on
it
there,
out.
and she wore her sunglasses.
Oh, leave it out.
At 7 o'clock in a winter morning in Dublin.
The main
she wore
problem
her
was that she
sunglasses.
wouldn't talk, and unfortunately that doesn't really work in a radio interview. So
Yeah, it's rubbish.
she was like, well, you know, I have had one single that got to number 35, so, you know, you're dealing with it.
Oh my goodness.
So if Kelly from Liberty X is listening, we don't even want you to come back in at any point.
It's okay, something tells me the band won't be making another appearance.
I think you might be right.
Your book, Justin Lee Collins, Good Times.
Yes.
What's it about?
Well, it's about me, and it's kind of anecdotal. It's about some of the odd things that I have witnessed and taken part in. A lot of those things I don't think I can repeat.
No, you can't.
I know I can. I know I can. But I've seen some strange stuff, and I know I can say this. I've seen some strange things involving gimp masks and stinging nettles. And I'm not a bit. Well,
All on Alan Carr.
well, you say that, you weren't there. Trust me, it was off-putting. I still have nightmares. Yeah. You don't. Honestly,
This just sounds like a night in Copperface Jackson.
yeah, honestly, and the guy worked in IT as well. It was perfect. But honestly, you have to piece these things together yourself.
Is this available in all good bookshops?
It most certainly is.
Hold on a sec, can we look at the picture in the back of your book? Because it's obviously a picture of you as a child. Let's describe what he's wearing.
He has got one of those, it looks like a red felt shirt.
Yes.
It's felt. It's got big pockets, and he's also got... You're ahead of your time.
I know.
They're combat
They look like
trousers.
combat.
Thank you. Do you know what? When I was probably 3 in that picture.
Yeah.
When I was a little boy, my mum used to dress me so well. It was all like sheepskin coats, and I just looked like a little dude.
Little off a daily.
Yeah, it was dungarees and cowboy hats, and the dungaree cowboy hat is in there.
You know what?
Something went horribly wrong by the time I got to about 11. They stopped caring. They stopped caring.
But your little son's are the image of you in that.
He's the spit of
Oh,
me.
isn't he? Yeah.
There's a picture that my Auntie Carol had done for was it Christmas or my birthday, and we got it on the wall at home. And there's a picture of me age 3 in 77, and a picture of Archie, my eldest son, age 3 last year, 2008.
Right.
And we look like twins. It's uncanny. It's uncanny.
Give us the book, because I love your haircut. It's sort of a mullet bowl haircut.
I know.
It actually reminds me of Tweaky from Buck Rogers.
Yes. Oh, I am tweaking.
Well, now hang on, because you have your book in,
our own
we have brought our book in.
Oh, great.
The most famous book in Ireland. It was written by a woman called Peg. It was on our school curriculum up until very recently, and it was the bane and torture of every student's life for about the last 40 years.
Really?
Now it's in Irish, and we'd love you to read
Of course I will.
a little excerpt from it. How about this little paragraph here?
Yes.
And from page 56 of Peg, I give you Justin Lee Collins.
Loch an toi tar is amsach dynach nich rach och
Klingon.
twach.
Like more.
You sound like an orc.
Bit more.
Sasiopa befir anti a befechach biasosa agus Neil. I think I pronounced that
You
correctly.
did. Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think we'll leave it on that note. It's Justin Lee Collins. Brilliant. Best guest ever.
I love you. Get his book, Justin Lee Collins, Good Times, on sale now.
And we don't have time to talk about it, but he's got an album coming out November the 16th. You've been warned. It's Justin. What's it called?
It might be called Another Side, or if I get my way, it'll be called Too Long for the Bun.
Thanks, Justin.
Is that alright, guys?
Class.
Thank you ever so. Oh, what's this? Is that mine? That's not mine.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Glitter.
Cheers.
Good to meet you, man.
Are you really like me? Do you really hate it?
No, I'm not as relaxed with it as say other people, but well, like you like you said, when it goes really well, you absolutely love it, and then if it goes badly, you go, what the hell am I doing this for?
Have you ever done the Creek in Greenwich in London?
No, I haven't actually. I've only done Edinburgh and Newcastle and places like that.
Let me just really quickly tell you this. Oh, that's just what I was going to say it on air, but I thought maybe I won't. So up the creek in London, Greenwich is notorious. You've probably know
I've heard
Malcolm Hardy, that was his gig. Notoriously tough gig, and I used to compare that quite regularly. But one night there was a mix-up with my old agent. I'd been booked, and he'd forgotten to tell me. So I didn't turn up to the gig. So the next morning I'm in bed, I get a phone call from my friend, comedian friend of mine, Dave Thompson. His name used to be Tinky Winky the Teletubby. Dave says, "Where were you last night?" I said, "What do you want about? Where was I last night? I was in Bristol, I was out on the Curry." He said, "Well, you should have been up the creek." I was like, "Oh shit, was I?" You have to call me agent. He said, "Yeah, but don't worry." He said, "Somebody in the audience pulled out a gun."
That's how.
Yeah. I don't know whether we could use that, but that was. He said, "Yeah, don't worry, you're better off." Somebody who was on stage. I can't remember. Somebody is.
And if my agent is watching, never send me there. Good to meet you, man.
Lovely to meet you too. Thank you so much.
Oh, you too, honey. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks a
Thanks,
million.
bro.
My pleasure. Thank you. Anytime.
brilliant.
That was fantastic.
We'll have you back, no doubt about it.
Please.
More hugs. That's my favourite ever. Oh, brilliant. We've bonded. Let's just keep it forever.
Oh,
You do know
I'll
that-
give you my number. And if you fancy a curry or a beer,
No, we'll definitely pop in.
Brilliant.
oh, lovely.
Brilliant.
0026. Thanks, guys.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much. Cheers, mate.
Really appreciate it.
I love you. Okay. Thank you for that beer. Good time.
Thank you guys, so we're really going to be in town then?
Yeah, all being well. I'll see you later on. I've got my number, so yeah. Thank you very much. See you later. Cheers, guys. Please do. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much.